So let me understand your needs now. Ever-increasing profitability is your primary goal. Your costs are going up, which impacts that, and you need to address those specifically around water and energy. If you don't, it could drive residents away, reducing your income, which also impacts your bottom line. In addition, there are soft costs you also have trying to constantly replace your lighting fixtures and bulbs. So if you can find a way to lower energy bills, which would help offset increases from water metering, overall cost pressures get relieved and your residents would be less likely to want to move elsewhere. All of this would increase your profitability, and more profits would enable you to repair a lot of leaky faucets and shower heads, and maybe also address the window coverings or cabinet upgrades you've been wanting. Do I have it right?
That's exactly our situation. So what do you suggest that's going to address all this for me?
Well, it's only a first step, but it will address your cost and efficiency issues around your energy challenges. The best way to address that is simply by replacing your existing incandescent and fluorescent lighting fixtures with LED fixtures. We can offer you a 32-inch LED ceiling lamp fixture that virtually matches the style you use now in Willowbrook that would significantly reduce all the issues you've had on both the cost and efficiency side.
Really? I've heard about LED, but what makes them so great?
Lifespan. Our LED fixtures will last 55,000 hours. Compared to what you're using now, that's 4 to 20 times longer. Stop and think about that for a minute. Imagine installing that fixture and never having to service that again for over 11 years. That's a very long time, isn't it? Think about all the other things that you could be spending those dollars on. Many of the things you've already suggested need to get done too. And your crew, what else could they be doing as opposed to replacing light bulbs on their work orders?
That all makes a lot of sense, but isn't LED lighting more expensive, not less? Where's the savings?
Well, let's look at the total cost of ownership. Your current fluorescent fixture purchase price is on average $94, right? Then you have an initial bulb cost of another $10, and each and every time that bulb needs to be replaced. That adds up quickly, about another $40 to $50 on average. And when you factor in the amount of energy used by that less efficient type of lighting, that adds up to another $340. So your total cost of ownership for each fluorescent lighting fixture is about $499. Compare that to the LED purchase price of $149, but only energy costs of $212 over its lifetime, and no additional bulb replacement costs ever. So its total cost of ownership is just $367, or 26% less than your current fluorescents. And you know what? It's even more than that, because right now, our local electric utility has a new rebate program, as you might have already heard, so I can apply that too.
Wow, I hadn't considered that.
And what can you do with those savings? How about those leaky faucets and shower heads? Let's take care of those window coverings and cabinet upgrades. The LED lighting solution addresses every issue you agreed you needed to. By lowering both your energy hard costs, it would lower your residents' energy bills, which would help offset increases from water metering, and they'd be less likely to want to move elsewhere. All of this improves your bottom line. You're happy, your crew is happy, Paul is happy, and ownership is happy.
Sounds too good to be true. I mean, will this really do all this?
Absolutely. About 6 months ago, we worked with Alan Thomas over at Albert's Apartments. They're almost the exact same size as you guys, only slightly larger, about 200 units as I recall. Just like you guys, they were challenged with declining occupancy rates due to increasing costs they had to pass along to their residents. They were looking at how best to address this through better management of energy and water resources. They opted to change their lighting first before passing along water bills to the residents. So like for you guys, we recommended that they go with new LED lighting, and we changed out all of their fixtures over a period of weeks. The immediate savings they saw in the reduced energy bills made their residents very happy, and they too are ecstatic with the longer-term savings they're seeing. We're now exploring other ideas with them too around water savings that they can channel some of their energy savings into. So I know how well it's working over there, and I know this will do the same for you here at Willowbrook as well. So let's map out a timeline for completing the full transition in all your units to the LED fixtures, and I can have the final pricing and paperwork drawn up, including the rebate savings, and have it over to you by this afternoon. Will that work?